number 2 seed, Chen Long of China, who disposed of the world number 1, Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia, in yesterday's semi-final. Makes his way onto courts. Lin Dan, the reigning world and Olympic champion. All Chinese in singles final. Lin Dan, despite being world and Olympic champion, only the number 3 seed here. And the reason he's only the number 3 seed is because that's where he finished the 12 Super Series events on the Super Series ranking. On the world ranking, Lin Dan is number 2. So the seedings for this end-of-season championship taken from the Super Series ranking, not the world ranking. So Chen Long, who on day 1 of competition has to play his opponent of today. Both in the same group, both in Group B. Played each other last Wednesday. Lin Dan won in 3 games in 1 hour and 1 minute. Well, he's achieved just about everything there is to achieve in the game, as Lin Dan. Reigning world champion, 4 times world champion, 4 times All England champion, gold medalist at the Asian Games, gold medalist at the Olympics. And this year, he's already won 6 titles. This is 9th final of the year. For Chen Long, well, he has been as high as 2 in the world rankings, but now down at number 3, 44-11, his win-loss record for the year, and that means that this is his 6th final of 2011. He's won 4 titles, including 3 Super Series events. In fact, 3 back-to-back Super Series events. Chen Long winning the China Masters, the Japan, and the Denmark Open as well. Well, Lin Dan has remained unbeaten all week, won all 3 of his group matches, and then in the semi-final disposed of the veteran Dane Peter Gader in 2 straight games. David Craig is our umpire, Zhang Pei Hua. There she is, our service judge.
On my right, Lin Dan, China. And on my left, Chen Long, China. Chen Long to serve, level, play.
Well, including their meeting earlier this week in the first day of competition here at the Super Series finals of 2011. These 2 players have played each other 4 times, and Lin Dan has won on every occasion.
1 love.
But as with earlier in the week, Ian, Chen Long getting closer because went to 3 games on Wednesday.
Well, I think he's definitely getting closer. He's had a great year. He's the player in the top of the men's singles game at the moment that's improving the quickest. And you have to say, with over half a year left to go to the Olympics, he's becoming a real danger for both Lin Dan and Lee Chong-wei. So I'm sure in this match, Lin Dan will want to impose his superiority on him and try and keep him in order. It's impressive this year how much Chen Long's improved. His defensive play is so much better, but Probably the most impressive thing is the agility that he's bringing to the game now. His footwork's improved much, his court coverage is fantastic.
Service over.
When he first came onto the scene, it was all about his big attack. When he got the attack, he was dangerous, but when he was in defence, he was getting into trouble. But now he's sorted that out, and he's got a nice balance to his game. He's not over-attacking, his decision-making's improved. And as I say, I think he's going to be a real danger in London, even for the top two.
Fault 3, 2.
There we see it, that's the trademark straight smash. Very little preparation, he's a very strong man.
3.
Yeah, very tall man too.
Yeah, see it here, he gets up really early. Nice cross block to convert defence into attack. Here he goes. That's a very powerful smash with a very small preparation.
Oh, that's right in the corner. He couldn't have walked across the court and placed it any better than that.
No, all week all the players have been having trouble up and down that line because there is quite a big drift in this hall, but not Lin Dan. Judges it to perfection.
Service over. 4, all.
Well, both players playing quite conservatively at the start of this match, feeling each other out, not taking any big risks.
Service
Oh,
over.
how did he miss that?
5, 4.
Did the hard bit, picked the smash up, got in quickly. Maybe it was too easy.
Six, 4.
Well, packed arena here. This is the match the crowd have really come to see, wanting to see the megastar Lin Dan, and he is a megastar here in China, but they're strangely silent because, of course, they don't want to necessarily cheer against another Chinese player. There's just lacking atmosphere at the moment. player really willing to take the initiative. There we go. At long last.
Yeah, Lin Dan playing a really conservative game at the moment. I think that's what's frustrating the crowd, as they want to see those fireworks. They want to see him jumping and attacking and playing his quick game, but at the moment he's just feeling his way into this match.
165 miles per hour, that smash.
Good net shot. Oh, touch. Yeah, easy put away. Well in.
7, 6.
Well in. Real misjudgment there from Lin Dan. Well in the back, well in the side. Oh, feels like a sparring match at the moment, doesn't it, Jill?
Yeah.
Not really taken off. It's Lin Dan that seems to be deliberately trying to keep the pace of the game as low as possible.
Oh, it's a run of 4 straight points for Chen Long. Push that wide.
9,
Another error.
6.
5 straight points. Don't really understand Lin Dan's tactics here.
Well, there are no tactics really, are there? He's just putting the shuttle into play at the moment. No structure to the game.
There we go. Yeah, that's what the crowd's come to see. Shots like that.
7, 9.
Good defense.
You can hear the crowd getting frustrated with the rally.
That's good work from Chen Long, you have to say. Picked up a couple of good defensive shots there, stayed in the rally. Very, very patient play.
10.
Eventually Lin Dan
7.
making the error.
Charles Schwanzer, men's singles coach.
He probably likes this. It's
Yeah.
more his style of play, isn't it?
Very much so.
No risks, high margins.
Service over. 8, 10. Nine, 10.
It's 3 errors in a row from Chen Long. I guess from Lin Dan's point of view, he hasn't expended a lot of effort in this first half of the game, and yet it's 10 all.
Yes, and he hasn't, apart from going to 3 games on day 1 against Chen Long, hasn't really been extended in any of his other matches. Whereas Chen Long 3 times has gone the full distance. Including the semi-final yesterday against Lee Chong-wei, but also in the group against Kenichi Tago of Japan. That was an hour and 11 minutes, so the accumulation perhaps of tiredness as far as Chen Long is concerned, and maybe Lin Dan has decided to really work him hard in the early stages.
Yeah, but the rallies are so slow, I don't think it's taken a lot of energy out of Chen Long. Maybe it's frustrated him a little bit. I can't see it's really hurting him physically at this pace.
No.
You'd have to think that at some stage in this game there's going to be a little burst from Lin Dan, maybe coming off the mid-game interval, just to establish a lead.
20 seconds.
At the moment, just seems happy to jog along and conserve energy and just stay in the game. I'm sure there will be a burst of attacking play at some stage. It's just a question of when.
11, 10. Play.
Looks like he needs a new grip on that.
It's always been one of the strange things with Lin Dan. He likes to play with toweling grips, which not many players do now. And he likes that top couple of inches on the grip, free from everything. Doesn't put the grips right up to the top of the barrel of the frame.
We know and love.
Yeah, here we go.
13, 10.
6 straight points now.
Gets up early, switches the angle and the direction of play. That's what he's famous for.
Thank you.
Chen Long thought he played a good net. He was going to get the defensive lift from Lin Dan, but no, Lin Dan able to control the spin. Here we'll see it, that shuttle's really spinning, but he controls it It's even more spin on it.
Missed it.
15,
Yeah.
10.
Oh, 8 straight points. Totally different complexion now on this opening game.
Service over.
Finally, the run comes to an end.
Chen Long has made a couple of mistakes with net kills, but that
11.
one kept his
15.
concentration. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Went to the middle of the court as well. Didn't take the risk of going to the sideline.
Service over.
I
16.
have to say, he looks
11.
supremely confident, doesn't he? Dictating the pace of every rally. When he wants to play slow, the rallies are played slow. He wants to change the pace. Does so with great facility.
17. 11.
Suddenly, he's away.
10 or 11 points going his way.
Service over.
It's landed in.
Yeah, didn't quite get the angle he wanted, did he?
12.
Had the quick
17.
change, he got the change of direction, but it was a little bit too flat. There we go, that gives Chen Long time to take it quite early. Lin Dan can't cover the diagonal.
Service
Just
over.
wide.
See that drift out.
18.
He
12.
hit it. He's probably going well in. Drift just caught it, took it out the side.
Nineteen. 12.
Chen Long still just really responding to whatever pace Lin Dan wants to play. Really, he's got to take 1 or 2 risks, go for 1 or 2 smashes, break the rhythm up a little bit, try and put Lin Dan under a little bit more pressure. Because at the moment he's coasting along.
Oh, we saw that in the women's singles, didn't we?
It's just that little hold, isn't
20.
it?
Game point.
Takes the racket away from the shuttle, gives the impression he's going to put pace on the shuttle, and then just holds his position and brushes underneath.
8 game points.
Game.
Yeah. Error on the return of serve from
First game won
number
by
2
Lin
seed
Dan.
Chen Long.
21-12.
And having been 10-7 up, well, from there, Lin Dan just took control, 21-12.
Yeah, Lin Dan started the game, keeping all of the tempo out of it. Very slow exchanges, big court. Chen Long just seemed to get sucked into that game. It took all the speed out of his legs by the look of it. then when Lin Dan just injected a little bit of pace, Chen Long started to make a lot of errors. As you said earlier, Jill, I just wonder whether those 3-3 setters have just taken the edge off his pace a little bit. Doesn't seem willing to really take any risks and try and increase the tempo, does he?
No.
Lin.
That's certainly what he's got to do in this second game, I think. To try and get hold of the initiative, take the initiative, be a little bit more aggressive, try some change of pace and direction himself.
Ready? Second game.
So Lin Dan,
Level.
having taken that opening game, 21-12,
Play.
from 7-10 down, winning 14 of the next 16 points. Somehow, Chen Long has got to do something a little bit different and break this run of dominance.
Service over. 1.
Lin Dan taking a little bit of a risk himself there. Attacking cross when he was a little bit off balance, and then again, couldn't cover the diagonal.
Service over.
Took a little bit of pace off that.
Oh.
Went for more angle rather than pace. And that's what drew the mistake from Chen Long. Had to take the shuttle from very low down in front of him.
Flash.
Well, Lin Dan just having a word with the umpire telling the tournament referee that there's somebody in the crowd that's using a flash camera and it's disturbing Lin Dan.
Service over. 2. 1. Service over. 2. All.
Well, I just wonder as well, Ian, the fact that Chen Long was obviously very delighted to beat Lee Chong-wei, the world #1, in yesterday's semi-final, and obviously he will have built himself up towards that match and, you know, desperately wanting to try and beat the Malaysian. And I wonder if, in a way, that was sort of his final. That had been the thing he'd been working towards, and, you know, is emotionally a little spent after that elation yesterday.
Yes, that's the word I was going to use. There's no emotion in his game today, is there? There's no drive, there's no passion there at the moment. But as you say, he has had 3 very, very hard matches this week.
Service over.
Because you see, to me, that was a tired-looking Chen Long.
All.
Yeah, he normally loves that, thrives on that sort of situation, that interception around the head. One of his favourite strokes. There, never got into position really. Good reactions there though. He's able to defend the quick attack from Lin Dan, convert it into his own attack. Good play.
4.
That
3.
should lift his spirits a bit.
Yeah. I do feel it's the key if he's going to get into this match. He needs to attack a little bit more, try and take Lin Dan's time away.
Service over.
Well, raises his hand in apology.
4. All.
But he seems to find an awful lot of net cords, and I suspect it's skill rather than luck.
I'd call that a good shot. 3 or 4 lovely blocks in that rally, taking the pace out of the situation. And then the deft touch to the net to finish.
he's overdone it.
Service over. 5-4.
Oh, he's pushed it wide, having defended so well.
Service over.
Fantastic defence there from Chen Long. And then when he had the chance to put Lin Dan under pressure, just rather meekly pushed it out the side of the court. Oh, that's good. Quick to get behind the shuttle.
5.
And the accurate smash down the line. Didn't give Chen Long time to get into a good defensive position.
First time in this second game, either player has won 2 straight points.
Angel, I tend to agree with that. Was a tired looking shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Had the chance to really step up, take that early, put Lin Dan under pressure, but let the shuttle come to him and just pushed it out the side. Yeah,
8-5.
quite strange, the line's just there, almost apologising to Chen Long. Yeah, sorry, it's in. And it was. It's a good call.
No, he's missed it.
9.
Nice idea, stepped in, took that one a little bit earlier. To use the fast clip to the rear court, but just overcooked it.
So 5 straight points now to Lin Dan. Oh, that's
Service
unbelievable.
over.
Oh,
Oh, it's been called out. We were right on that line, and that was very
6.
close.
9.
oh, I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, it looked as though Lin Dan had found the line again to me. Let's have a look.
Mm,
Wow,
yeah,
looks like it skidded on the line, didn't it?
very much so.
It's more aggressive. Took the risk. It was marginal whether it was
7.
possible to attack that, but he
9.
went for it wholeheartedly and got the reward.
bounced off the top of the tape, got deflected and went well wide.
10-7.
Yeah, net cord doesn't help him here. Just pushes the shuttle even wider.
Thank you.
That's a nice drop shot from
Service
Chen Long,
over.
good angle.
8.
Yeah, we haven't seen enough of that, have we?
10.
Really made a big effort to get up and cut that shuttle off early. Brought it down nice and steeply. They've been too few and far between.
Nine. 10.
Well, he's doing what I thought he needed to do, which was very much close the gap before the mid-game interval. And it's all changed around again since that call that both you and I thought shuttle had probably landed in from Lin Dan. Called out.
Great defence to start the rally from Chen Long. Twice he dug out great smashes from Lin Dan. Managed to convert it. Clips this down really steep, and that creates the time to get into position for the straight smash. Really good play.
Brilliant smash from Lin Dan. So he has the advantage at the mid-game interval, but it's only 1 point.
Yeah, Chen Long's defence has improved a lot. There's no defending this one.
He's not happy with himself, Chen Long.
No, cross-court lift when you're late, not a great option. Makes it very difficult to defend your own court.
seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you. Eleven, 10.
So with the narrowest
Play.
possible margins at the mid-game interval. But one still senses that Lin Dan's got another gear, or maybe 2 gears that he can go to.
Service over.
Step.
11, all. Service over.
Great angle.
12, 11.
He can't afford those. He's got himself back into this game. afford to let it slip now with easy errors like that, just pushing it out the side of the court. And again.
14-11.
Higher tempo rally. Looks as though Lin Dan's going to push on now after the mid-game interval. Try and put this one away.
Lin Dan early on in that rally. With a spinning net shot off a spinning net shot from his opponent. That was absolutely extraordinary. And the body language of Chen Long looks as if he's running out of ideas.
Yep. It's a long week. He's starting to feel it. This is a different Lin Dan to 6 months ago, isn't it? He looks full of confidence. Play slow, quick, attack, defence. All the options are there for him. And his net touch, as you say, has been fantastic again today.
Five straight points at exactly the right moment. Well along with the back line.
17-11.
Yeah, looks as though it's just a matter of time now. Lin Dan completely in control. Chen Long, as you say, he's run out of ideas and energy, I feel. Not even Lin Dan from down there.
12-17.
But it takes a net cord to beat him. He would have got it otherwise.
Wasn't that far away from getting it back anyway.
No.
Play.
Well, initially the line judge indicated in.
Really not sure about that one.
18.
No.
12.
Well, very, very difficult to tell from that. But players certainly don't like line judges that change their minds. Decisive decision making. That's what the players prefer.
have gone straight, could have gone cross. Chen Long completely rooted to the spot.
19.
Thought about
12.
trying to anticipate cross, but in the end it was straight. Great disguise.
2 points away from the title in his first ever appearance at Super Series finals.
Service over. 13. 19.
Oh, beautiful.
14. 19.
Lovely shot.
He'll enjoy that one. He's been on the receiving end of a lot today.
There's another beautiful net shot from
19.
Chen Long.
He suddenly found a great touch around the net. He said it takes net chords to beat Lin Dan. Here he is, he does it again. Lovely touch. That's going outside. He's suddenly relaxed a little bit and started to play, hasn't he? He's found a good touch around the net. A bit more precision with his play from the rear court. Afraid it may be too late though.
Service over.
Yeah,
20.
worked well.
Match
As
point.
Lin Dan
16.
4 match points. Well, it's calling for the court to be mopped. But Lin Dan, well, the early stages, we wondered what on earth he was doing. Long, drawn-out rallies that seemed to be very negative, just keeping the shuttle in play. But it's had the desired effect. As Chen Long, in all honesty, has looked more and more tired as the match has progressed. Match point.
Game.
And one will do. 2 straight games, and Lin Dan takes the Super Series finals title. 21-12, 21-16. And the crowd,
Match won by Lin Dan.
well, delighted to see
21-16.
the world and Olympic champion. He's going to throw some shoes to the crowd. No, they really will have to be mementos because they've gone to different people. Those rackets. Oh no, just thanking the crowd. I thought he was going to do a Danish thing and throw his rackets to the crowd as well.
I think the crowd thought they were going to get rackets as well there, that's why they were shouting.
Well, remained undefeated all week as Lin Dan. Chen Long looked a little tired in today's final. Lin Dan thanks the crowd for their support. And we have had wonderful crowds here all week in Luzhou at the Leaning BWF World Super Series Finals. Confirmation of the score of the men's singles. Lin Dan is the champion, 21-12, 21-16 in 45 minutes. So there we can see what's happened today on finals day. Women's doubles, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang retained their title against Ha and Kim from Korea. Then it was mixed doubles, and again the champions from 2010 retained their title. The world champions Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. Men's doubles, the same thing happened. The former champions defended their title. Bo and Mogensen of Denmark, the only non-Chinese winners here on finals day at the Super Series Finals. Wang Yihan had to battle so hard against Simon Awol, and as we've just seen, Lin Dan has defeated his teammate Chen Long in 2 straight games. So only the women's singles going the full distance. All started with women's doubles. Ha and Kim were just no match for the attacking style, the aggression, the good teamwork of Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang. Very aggressive attacking style. Then it was mixed doubles, produced drama, produced excitement. But in the end, the world champions Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei retained the title that they won on the 2010 version of this event. Men's doubles, oh my goodness, Bo and Mogensen of Denmark lived dangerously in that opening game, had to save 6 game points. But in the end, in the second game, they were dominant, 21-7. Then it was women's singles, and Simon Awol, well, she started quite brilliantly, taking the opening game 21-18. But Wang Yihan showing why she is the world #1, why she is the world champion, and now the Super Series Finals champion as well. And as we've just seen in the men's singles, as the 2 finalists are presented with their trophies, Lin Dan, his 7th title of the year in his 9th final. Chen Long, well, he's had a wonderful time since his early defeat in the World Championships earlier this year when he lost in the first round. Since then, he's been quite brilliant. He probably won his next 3 tournaments, reached the final here as well. So as the players receive their prize money, flowers, trophies, mementos, Ian, it has been a wonderful Super Series Finals. It's been a wonderful year all told, hasn't it?
It has. Fitting culmination to a year of really top play. I feel the Premier Super Series have really added something, ensuring the top players play each other on a more regular basis. As for today's finals, I thought the ladies' singles final was absolutely exceptional.
Yes, it certainly was. And the other thing we should mention, of course, for the first time ever, we've had a title sponsor, OSIM, which has also added status and continuity to the 12 tournament Super Series. Premier status, title sponsors, the world's best playing on a regular basis. And the result of that, Super Series finals that have been of the very, very highest quality. All 5 days of competition, we have seen thrilling badminton. The world's best on show And the world's best, in all honesty, have produced their best. It has been a tremendous year, which all started way back in January with the Malaysian Open. Well, not long before it all starts all over again, because, of course, in January, we will start the 2012 Super Series with a premier event with the Korean Open. Of course, there'll be 12 Super Series again next year with 5 premiers. It really is an awful lot to look forward to. We've had a tremendous year. We've had a tremendous week here in Luzhou. So from all of us here, until the next Super Series in 2012, from Ian Wright, all the crew, myself, Jill Clark. See you next year. Bye-bye.